G'day guys, what's going on? Superbro here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over my round 1 review. Where do I start? God damn it. I think I'm going to have to crack open a beer. I honestly just can't be arsed with this team. That's a bit better. Okay, alright. We'll go over my team for round 1. Far out. I wanted to shoot myself seeing the scores. So I've got Stewart. Unfortunately, he's done his knee or something. That was unfortunate. Went to the game as well. Really did not want to see that in the first quarter. Hopefully he comes back soon, but I think because he's a Cats player, Chris Scott said they're just going to ease him back. So he's probably not going to be back till like round 6 or 7 probably, because they're doing like the whole thing with Mitch Duncan as well. Just making sure players are right. They said Mitch was like right to play for round 1, but they're just going to take like until round 4 for him to come back. So I feel like Stewart is just a must trade out if you've got him as well. Just a massive stitch up. I thought he was going to be a great pick. Now I'm a bit worried about him when he comes back. But yeah, we're going to have to get rid of him, which sucks. He did only score 18. Then Doherty, he killed it, 108. Yeah, I just stuffed up my bloody team this week, which is unfortunate. But yeah, in hindsight, it's hard to tell with these things. Yeah, I had Jones as well. Most people probably had Jones, scored 5. I think he had like a neck injury or something. So hopefully he does come back next week. But we'll have to wait and see with him as well. Might be a trade out, but not too sure with him. And then, yeah, Laird, far out. I don't know what happened to him, but before the game, I was like thinking I might put the C on him. Thank God I didn't. That would have made my team a lot worse, like my score. But, yeah, bloody hell, really disappointing week from me. Just everything went wrong, which sucks. Put the C on Josh Kelly, another guy, far out. He's going to be probably out next week. I think he got KO'd. So, yeah, really frustrating. Well, what can you do? Yeah, just bad luck, really, with Josh Kelly starting him. It's so annoying. But, yeah, at least I got his score over Laird's score. I don't know how Laird only scored a 50, but I did have a feeling that he was going to get tagged. Just an absolute pain. And then, yeah, I got guys like Bruin and Flanders, yeah, who didn't really perform the best either, so just a massive stitch up. And yeah, we got guys like Chesser on the bench with a 20 score, just so bad. But yeah, I'll go over the main side. Really frustrating. I think I'm gonna have to use a trade boost this week, yeah, just to fix up a couple things. But yeah, it's really frustrating. Well, what can you do? Far out. Hopefully it just I can come back into like the top 10k by next week, but I doubt it. It'll be pretty hard. It was the first week, so it's hard to tell with these things. But yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So we'll see how we go. Just get ready for next year. But anyway, Doherty, he was actually killing it, but during like the second half of the game, or like the third quarter, I think he was started to slow down a bit. I thought he was on track for a 140, but started to slow down a bit. He did kick a good goal. But yeah, 108 is pretty good from him. And then, yeah, Jones, unfortunate. Don't know what to do with him. I'll just have to do some research. Probably post another video around Thursday when the teams come out. Kimby was really good. He was playing in the midfield, so yeah, good stuff from him. And then McKenna, great. I was actually a bit worried about having him on the field, but yeah, he scored really well, which is awesome. Lucky I started him. Some people might have like faded him out, so definitely one to get back into your side if you don't have him, I reckon. And yeah, Constable, he had like 27 touches, I think, but yeah, he only scored 56. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. And then Wilmot, he was alright. Cowan, he got 38. I think he was concussed or something as well, which is unfortunate. Like, there was a couple glimpses of him where I thought he was looking really good, but yeah, then he got subbed off, which sucks. But yeah, can't really do much about that either. Hopefully he's right for next week if they do decide to go on with him. And yeah, then we got Laird. God damn it, it's just so frustrating. Thank God I didn't start Laird and Oliver, two 700k mids. But the fact that Laird got a 50 is just so annoying because he's going to go down in price so much unless he comes in clutch and scores like 200 next week against Richmond. Hopefully he can bounce back and get like a 140 or something. But yeah, it's just really frustrating. All the people that didn't start him are going to get him for super cheap. And I don't know, like maybe we trade him out, but that's probably a stupid thing to do. But then again, so much money's attached to him, so I'll probably just give him another week, see how he goes. If I was to trade him out, just got to have faith in him. Then Bont, yeah, he scored pretty well, but some of the other Bulldogs players scored a lot better. I think like Treloar was going a bit better, but then he got injured, I think. And yeah, Libba was going good as well. They all had like 30 touches. English was another guy I should have probably started, but yeah, the rucks probably let me down a bit as well, but most people would have gone with Darcy and Marshall. But yeah, it's just a wait and see with those guys as well. It's a bit frustrating, like when Gawn comes out and pumps out a 140. Like, he's always going to be great. We just weren't sure about the ruck rotation with Grundy. But yeah, maybe we even look at getting Gawn in, but hopefully you can get that forward swing. Definitely an upgrade target. And then yeah, Callie, like I thought he was going to go like 130 or something, but didn't really have any signs from the start of the game. Only got to about 80. He was looking on like around 40 or something for most of the game, and then third quarter passed and he was back up to like 79, which was good. And then he got KO'd, so he missed most of the last quarter, I think it was. But yeah, it's really annoying. And yeah, Tom Green, he played really good, which is awesome. Probably should have put the C on him in hindsight, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I thought Callie would just run loose and no one would give him any attention, but I think that was the case for Green, so someone to look for captaincy options maybe if he is going to keep scoring like this. Yeah, GWS, they've got West Coast, so Green's probably in for another massive game this week. And then Hopper, yeah, he looked like a bit off, I reckon. A bit frustrating. Thought he would get at least 80, but yeah, he only got the 18 touches. Probably wasn't the most efficient either with the ball, but that's all right. Most people have him, so hopefully he can bounce back against Adelaide. But yeah, and then Callaghan, he played pretty good. Good score from him, which is great. 101. Hopefully he's going to keep this up, and especially if Callie's going to miss this next week, yeah, he'll probably go pretty good again, hopefully. But yeah, glad I've got him in my side, I guess. Then Ashcroft, he was alright. Didn't really watch the Brisbane game that closely, so don't really know what happened there with him. I think the other guys were just getting more of the pill, so that's alright. He only got the 13 touches, so just one to watch out for. But yeah, he's definitely a good rookie to have, I guess, who's just his first game, so wait and see with him. And then Mackenzie played great, which is good to see. Nice 93 score straight away, which is awesome. Hopefully he can make us a bit of cash. Then on the bench, Baker, yeah, it's all right. Not the greatest. I'll have to watch the Bulldogs game a bit closer next week if I get the chance. And then Chesser, he really shit the bed. Probably don't even want a rookie on my side who's scoring 20s, but I've got bigger issues at this point, so can't really flick him off. But yeah, we'll give him another week. And then Davey got a 58, which was all right. Nice bench cover, I guess, with the swing. Then we got the rucks. Darcy, yeah, he was looking all right at the start of the game, and then he went missing until like the last quarter, I reckon. But yeah, he bounced back to a 96 score, which is all right. You'll take that. First game of the round. Got North Melbourne this week, so if they do bring in Goldstein, maybe he might be a bit underdone, but not sure because he didn't play this week. But yeah, they've got Comben, who could be another option in the forward line if he's playing the ruck role. Could make a bit of money, but I think Goldie will come back, so probably won't go with Comben. But yeah, hopefully Darcy just tears it up against Goldstein. And then we got Marshall with an 80. They were versing each other, so pretty hard to tell because they're both big boys and, they're just great rucks. So hard to tell how they're going to score against each other, for the rest of the season, I mean. Then, we do have a loophole in Madden, which is good. I didn't actually take advantage of that, unfortunately. Dunkley got 108. Probably should have took that score. But, I just had a feeling Kelly would probably go good. But, he just stitched us up, really. Well, they've still got a good run for the rest of the next 5 rounds, GWS, so it should be pretty good. And then Rosie, you got a 97. Horn Francis was killing it in that game. Probably should look at him for a trade-in option potentially, but I don't know about him. He did get the 25 touches and a goal, so maybe we go with Horn Francis, but just depends. I was a bit surprised that Port actually bet Brisbane. But he's another guy that we'll probably add to the watch list and just look at him, see if he goes all right. But I just have to look at the game replay and see the mid-rotations and stuff like that and the time on ground for the players. But Taranto, he was all right. 103, pretty good score, I guess, for the price. But you'd want him to bounce back this week, hopefully. Definitely going to hold on to him. And then Goulden, he went really good, which was awesome. I think he outperformed Mills and stuff, so that's good to see. Even Warner as well. So, Goulden looked really good. He did kind of look like he was running out of gas at the end of the game, though. Maybe after that massive preseason game, he was just a bit buggered. But he's probably going to be a primo, hopefully. So that's good. And then we got Bruin. So I went to the game there. It just seemed like every time he got the ball, he'd turn it over or something. Just probably wasn't the best with the disposal, but I'll give him another week probably. Hopefully he can bounce back and he'll get some more time in the midfield. But he was on the bench a fair bit of the game as well. And then Flanders did better than Bruin, which was alright. But I didn't really see him go into the midfield much, which sucks. Really frustrating. Don't know what to do with him. Probably just going to hold him for another week. But I could flip him to a Zeeble or someone if I got the money for that. Definitely someone I want to get into my side as well is Zeeble. And I've got Fer Green. I don't think he scored many goals or any. I'll just have to double check. I think he got 1 goal, which was alright. But he's a key forward, so basically you just expect scores like this from him, but he should just keep his spot on the side. Good job security with Hawthorn, so it's probably just a slow burn over time unless he has a couple spike games in there. And then we have Chandler, who scored 93. That was pretty good. Lucky I started him. One of the better rookies, I guess. Should have cemented his spot on the side. I think he got a goal and 16 touches, pretty nice. What he's got, just trying to see, got a couple tackles. I think he was alright, to be honest. But hopefully he'll make a bit of money and stay in the side. But there's big issues with Jones and Stewart. Not too sure what to do at this point. I think the best way of going about it would just be to trade Stewart out straight away to Dacos, I reckon. Luke Ryan's an interesting option, but I don't know if he's going to do this every week. I'm really annoyed because started Luke Ryan last year, and he burnt me the whole season, so I'm kind of staying clear from him. He might be a good pick, but I could probably get Luke Ryan in if I wanted to over Dacos, but I don't know. I think Dacos is the way to go. Maybe he cops a tag this week, though, because he had a ripper game, so it's a bit of a worry, I don't know, and a bit hard to tell if he does cop the tag or not, but I think they're going to come after him now, so that's a bit of a worry, but we'll just bring in Dacos for the moment. Maybe, I don't mind a couple of the defenders. Ryan, he did score a massive 171, which was a bit of a surprise. And then, Hayden Young went pretty well as well. And, Brendan Cox, he nearly broke the record. I think he got like 20 marks, which was ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because it was such a close game and stuff. But yeah, I think Luke Ryan still has taken most of the kickouts. But yeah, they obviously rotate with Hayden Young. Didn't have Ridley. I was going to go with Ridley. He scored 107. Not too bad. I kind of like the look of McGovern, but as a pod, but probably not the best Supercoach role. Yeah, he's owned by 2%. But yeah, I've got him in draft, so I'll just watch him and that, see how he goes. Probably a bit risky for Supercoach, but he seems like he could go pretty good. Not too many other guys. I was contemplating if I do bring in Jack Bowes this week, if he does get a game. For Jones, I could do that. But yeah, I think the theory with Bowes is I just want to watch him play a couple games first and see how he scores before I bring him in. But we'll probably just leave Jones in the side for the moment. The main thing is we definitely need to get in Sheasel because, yeah, the logic behind it was I thought he was going to be playing forward, so I didn't want to spend 190k on him. I thought I'd go with Flanders because I thought he was going to get some midfield time, but yeah, he didn't, so that's a bit annoying. But yeah, we could just trade out Chesser at the moment. I don't know what to do yet, but I'm just going to have to think on it. I'll just tell you what I'm thinking at the moment. Probably should have gone with Cogs, but yeah, there's a couple of players that might get forward status later in the season, so I just wanted to leave my forward line a bit open, and then I could upgrade a Bruin and a Flanders to maybe a Petrarca or a Max Gawn or someone, instead of having a really deep forward line. But I think if Callie's going to be out, he's just going to go up a lot in price, only 16% ownership. But yeah, LDU, he killed it as well. That was a bit of a surprise, to be honest, but the hype was actually there. He did play really good. Jordan Ngoe was a guy I was actually looking at starting. I was close to, but I was like, nah, I better not start him because I wasn't sure how he would go scoring-wise and with his role because I didn't think he was starting in the midfield on the team sheets, so I just kind of decided I wasn't going to go with him. Yeah, I thought the value was a bit better with Flanders and Bruin, so I missed DeGoey. But yeah, DeGoey played really good. Hopefully he's one of the guys who will come in and get forward status, because if he does eventually get forward status, definitely want to try and get him into my team. But he could be pretty good for the rest of the season. It's just I have to monitor the Pies midfield and stuff like that. And yeah, he did have 3 goals as well, so I'm not sure how he's going to score consistently, but he looks pretty good. Looks like a guy who'll make a fair bit of cash. But maybe for the moment I'll just swing Flanders into the midfield, get rid of Chesser. Hopefully Jones comes back. I'm not too sure if he will though. Might have to trade him out to someone else. And then I'll just bring in Sheasel. Because, yeah, he killed it. I think he was playing half back. Not too sure. Didn't really watch that game closely, but if he's playing half back, he's going to be tearing it up. I think he had 34 touches. That's ridiculous. First game. Crazy. But, yeah, this is probably what I'll line up with, something like this. Just have to double check. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Dunkley, who's he got? Got Melbourne, probably a hard matchup. Dogs have got the Saints. Dacos, nah, probably not. Tom Green, that's actually a good one. Good shout, probably. Tom Green probably in for a 160, I reckon. But yeah, I'm just saying that. But yeah, this is what I've got at the moment. Probably will have to use the boost trade, try and find someone else for Jones, but if that's all I can afford, maybe I'll have to get rid of one of Flanders or Bruin, which is annoying. Or, yeah, I'll have to just think on it, but I really don't want to get rid of Laird because I'll probably want to get him back in at some point, and that's just like a waste of trade. But there's just so much money tied into him. So yeah, I could even just get like Luke Ryan and Doherty. I mean, not Doherty, Dacos, which could act as a bit of a pod, I guess, with Luke Ryan. But we'll see if anyone gets on him. Just have to double check. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Probably Dacos is coming into my side for Stewart. It's probably the main thing I'll do. Probably want to get in Jack Zeeble somehow. Just not sure what to do when Aaron Hall comes back and stuff like that. So Aaron Hall's going to come back at some point. So I wonder if that affects his scoring. Probably not. He did look pretty good. I could get Dacos in, but I don't know if I want to trade out Laird. This is the thing. Josh Dacos went pretty good as well, but yeah, they had a great game, the Pies. So yeah, it's just an interesting one, really. I could do something like this, but yeah, it is round one. People score crazy in round one, so don't know if there's much in it, but I could do something like this. I've just jumped on the Luke Ryan hype, but this is something I could do if I wanted to, but I don't know. I think it's pretty stupid trading out Laird. He should just bounce back. Then I'd have to get someone on. I'd have to get probably I'd have to bring Bruin up into the midfield if Kelly's going to miss, and then probably put Chandler on the field over Davey, just from his good score, and then I'd have like 300k in the bank. Luke Ryan might be an option for a top 6 defender, but it is only round one, so hard to see. He just played really good, so I don't know with him. But yeah, could do something like this, but for the moment, I think I'll just hold on to what's his name, Laird for the moment. But yeah, that gives me 300k, which I could bring in someone else next week. Another primo, hopefully. Because yeah, Laird has got a break even of 206, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. He might be able to bounce back because Richmond give up midfield points, but have to wait and see with Hopper and Taranto now. But yeah, I'll probably just get rid of Stewart for Dacos. Rioli did look pretty good as well, actually, but just have to monitor him. Probably not someone I'd pick straight away. Yeah, just I'll have to wait and see with Liam Jones, basically. Don't really want to trade out my premiums, but I'll have to trade out Tom Stewart, and maybe I'll just give... maybe I'll just do this for the moment. I'll give Flanders another week, and he can cover Kelly for this week, but probably need to trade him out for someone else so he can cover like my points that I'll lose. You just bring Sheasel's a must bring in though. Definitely need to get him into the side. But yeah, probably just have to do some rock squad like this for the week. Tom Green as captain, probably go the VC on Laird, just back Laird in, I reckon. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going a lot better than me and started the season really good. Really should have started Sheasel, but in hindsight, it's hard to tell with these things. I'll probably do another team video update on like Thursday night when the teams get released. So yeah, also I forgot to mention, if you did want to join my Supercoach League, my cash league, I'll be giving away $100 to the winner. So the league code is 827154. So yeah, make sure you join that. Try and win. I think I scored like the worst this week, which is unfortunate. But yeah, definitely try and join the Cash League. It starts round 2, so yeah, definitely want to try and join that if you can. But yeah, I'll be giving away $100, and yeah, hopefully everyone else is going good. Yeah, just a bit of a bad start to the season, unfortunately, but we'll just have to wait and see with Jones. Might trade him to a Bose, someone like that, or maybe I'll just bring in Luke Ryan and just, blow up the season. But I don't know. It just Luke Ryan, sorry, he burnt me in the past. So yeah, I'm just a bit flat at the moment. So just gotta head up and keep going, I guess. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and make sure you join the league if you haven't already. And I hope your team goes well for the next couple of rounds. Thanks so much. See you later.